Disney Plus. It's not like them. You like minions or no? Hey, bên on mù rồi đâu?
Nó mô đó. Khăn kê đã chạy sụp kê thấy lối hết cái tay hay là cái này. Nó còn cho tới thật. Universal.
Okay, so now we complete
Chọc ma rồi. Chăm thơ video. Wow. Ngon không ấy. Ôi giật tập ngọt. Đấy thật. Đây còn ra prom mà.
Huh? What?
Dân trôn không nắng hả? Đá tôi muốn nó còn đá tôi ăn papa. Ôi, khô hết đấy con. Má mình đi cho anh đó coi.
Tom, đi dân chi nắng dân khăn nắng.
진짜요?
Baba, xong rồi bán giấy. Baba ăn cơm khói, Baba ăn cơm tim khói. Yeah, you listen to me and Baba will let you buy your toy. But if you don't listen, you don't get anything. Now I say get it right. Huh? Transformer, right? Yeah. You like it? Now we go down. You're gonna see now. The Super Nintendo world is go down. Yeah.
If you have a medical emergency or you drop anything valley off the side of the tram, please do be prepared because our tour today does feature loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many water effects. You'll want to have your cameras out for some great photo opportunities, but make sure to hold on to them so they don't get wet and you don't lose them off the side of the tram. Finally, for your safety and for those on board, spray paint. He spray painted that entire mural for us, which is incredibly talented. I could not even paint the letter J on that, but as well, but if movie monsters are not your thing and you want to see if all 4 chairs are going to turn for you, on our left hand side is where The Voice films in Soundstage 30. They are currently filming season 26 of The Voice.
The Voice
really, really cool. And we're about to take a nice little dip in the ocean, not just in the ocean, our lovely Hawaiian ocean, where we used to have an attraction on the studio tour called The Party of the Red Sea. It was inspired by the classic film The 10 Commandments with Paramount. In fact, one of the stars of the film, Charlton Heston, actually made an appearance to part the waters for our guests, giving everyone on board a sea level view. There have also been exploding water mines as part of the action on the tour as well. It's very, very cool. We're not going to make you walk on water as part of the tour. I did pitch that and I got shut down, so I'm very sorry, everybody. But we're also not the only ones celebrating an anniversary here at Universal Studios. The Creature from the Black Lagoon is celebrating its 70th anniversary. They filmed right there. New theme park opening in 2025 in Orlando, Florida. I know I'm about to be the first in line to see some movie monsters live and in person. And we're about to see where a lot of our monsters were born. So grab your passports, my friends, because we're about to take a nice little trip across the pond. It's a very nice, easy breezy, beautiful drive, and we don't have to fly anywhere. So welcome, everybody, to Little Europe. This is where all of our movie monsters were born. We made this Egypt in The Mummy. This was Transylvania in Dracula. This was also Wales in The Wolfman. So we were able to change this into anywhere in the world. So I changed the signage and some of the exterior sets of our Little Europe. But again, if movie monsters are not your thing, you are also in the afterlife from The Good Place as well. This is also for my Princess Diaries fans. This is Genovia from The Princess Diaries 2, a royal engagement film right here. As well as Cinderella starring Brandy and Whitney Houston. Filmed all over our Little Europe as well. These cobblestones are really used for Olympic promo as well.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter, one of my girls right here, was filming around this area for the Olympics with a wonderful promo. Always have to shout out the Olympics so you can see them on Peacock. They are an NBC Universal product, so we're very excited that we got to support the Olympics here. But yes, our Little Europe is very important. So we got a lot of these cobblestone streets to terrify all of our moviegoers so much so that it would scare them away from going back to the theater. No, I'm just kidding. It brought them to the theater. We first saw Frankenstein's monster for the very first time in our Court of Miracles as he burst through the archway and scared all of our villagers so much that they grabbed their torches and their pitchforks and formed what we know as an angry mob.
Get out of that house. Please all the minions get up to women indoors and wait for me. Are you ready? Take your torches and go!
Ah, yes, there is our monster. That was our frightening Frankenstein, played by the very scary Boris Karloff. who was actually not the original choice to play Frankenstein's monster. The original choice to play Frankenstein's monster was somebody that you might just recognize just a little bit more, of course.
Dân châu mới chết đó con nè, này cái châu ấy tên.
That is Bela Lugosi, who played our Dracula. He was actually the original choice to play Frankenstein's monster. So much so that he did what we call a screen test or a test audience, where he actually did his own makeup. Bela Lugosi in his Frankenstein makeup. I like our Boris Karloff a little bit more, but yes, a long line of our wonderful horror movies.
Green nè.
Green light. Oh, mình nhận mình đặt cho nó.
Chăng hả?
Alright, my friends, this is very exciting. We are about to get to go and welcome home to San Francisco. This is what we call a hot set. That means it is ready for the director to call action and the actors to get in front of the screen. But if they need to get dressed up a little bit, they can head over to hair and makeup. Or they'll get their own chairs, they can get their makeup done, they'll get touched up for the scene as well. Okay, well, I don't think we were supposed to get an earthquake, so hopefully everything's okay right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, just reopened this past year for the 60 Okay, well, my friend George is in the water. He's supposed to be doing some repairs, so if you see him, please let him know. That's George. Oh, no. George, you gotta get out of the water, buddy. There's a boat right there. Right there, George. Right there. Come on, George. You can do it. Oh, man, buddy. It's okay. Oh, that's not a good color. His juice box has exploded, folks. Alright, so we are gonna get on our way. We're just gonna hide out behind this dock full of a lot of flammable liquids. I think that's our best bet. You know, very safe, safety and fire numbers, of course. But we're gonna see if our shark has taken our bait. I think he has, and he's taking the dock with him. That is crazy. Okay, that's not good. That doesn't sound good at all. It's already so hot today. We need more heat, really, though. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully that's not the worst of our worries right now. Except for the shark that's right there. Watch out there, car. He's coming for you. That is our wonderful shark, Bruce, who is actually named after Steven Spielberg, had actually sunk to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, prompting them to call the production flaws. So much so. And we're very glad that our mechanical effect does work. We use a lot of mechanical effects and practical effects here on our studio tour and a lot of our filming of our Universal Studios movies, including weather. In fact, to tell us about some weather is the Today Show co-host and weather anchor, Mr. Al Roker.
Weather. When it comes to film and TV, it is truly a special effect. In fact, to demonstrate how weather effects are created, we debuted our first major attraction here on the studio tour in 1960.
Nghĩa tắc chương bạn. Tắc chương nhân. Tắc chương gì?
Of course, this is
Look,
our
I'm done.
area we like to call this little area, little old Mexico nice. Oh, there are sprinkler systems. Fantastic. We use that because real rain does not show up that well on camera. So we have to use what we call a sprinkler system to really emulate the look of rain so it shows up very well on our movies. And we can change the intensity depending on what genre we're filming as well. So we're filming very scary horror. For a nice light romantic comedy, we'll make it very light and beautiful for a nice kiss in the rain. But it should have stopped by now, so we weren't calling for any rain today. So I'm hoping as long as there's nothing else going on, we shouldn't have any too bad. Oh no, that's not a good sound.
Wow.
That is our lovely flash flood. That attraction was built that was the first attraction built for the studio tour back in 1968, and that water is all recycled. It goes all the way up to the top and goes all the way right back down, so we'll be using all of our water. In fact, Lady Gaga shot her Judas music video right there, and then she moseyed right on down to our old Mexico right here on our right-hand side, or left-hand side, and filmed the rest of her music video. This was also where Nacho Libre was filmed, starring Jack Black, as well as the Three Amigos filmed right here. But you know what, partners, I'm getting a little tired of old Mexico, so we're just gonna mosey right on down to one of my favorite parts of the studio tour. Welcome to the Wild West. This is 6 Points. Yeehaw! This is our 6 points. We call this 6 points because we used to have 6 different streets that we could film 6 different silent Western films on. In fact, but of course, whenever we changed and had a lot of our sound stages and transitioned to the talkies, we really had to take away a lot of our moments here. We do film a lot of more modern movies here as well. Quentin Tarantino's ninth film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, used our opera house on our left-hand side to film a lot of their sequences. In fact, where young Julia Butters is consoling Leonardo DiCaprio while he cries about his career woes. Been there, buddy. Been there, too. I need consoling myself. But our 6 points has been used in a lot of incredible sets. It was Australia and Saving Mr. Banks with Disney. It was also used in a lot of incredible sequences as well. Steven Spielberg has used this for The Color Purple. We've been able to use this area for a lot of incredible points. And what I want you really to take notice of is look around some of these doors. So you might notice that some are a lot smaller than others, some are a little bit taller. That's because it was a little trick of the eye, as we call it, optical illusion. It's because a lot of our cowboys are actually a lot smaller than their female co-stars. So they would put them in the smaller doorways, that way they'd appear taller and like they were bigger and could save their female co-stars, who were of course put in these taller doorways to appear more like the damsels in distress that they are. Well, we're gonna leave those gender roles behind and move forward into the future, which we are very excited about. But we've been able to use this in a lot of our incredible movies here at Universal Studios, as well as other studios. We always welcome everybody to a lot of our studios. We're very open door policy here, so Warner Brothers will come over and film, as well as Disney Studios. But we are the best studio. You did not hear that from me, except you just did. So don't tell anybody else. But I'm very excited because we're about to make a nice little turn. We have a lot of street signs that are named after very famous people that you might just recognize. In fact, this street that we are turning onto has a very famous name. Welcome to Steven Spielberg Drive. We love Steven Spielberg here. And as we say goodbye to Jaws one more time, we're going to hear from the director himself, Mr. Steven Spielberg.
The Jaws ride
almost
inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in 1975.
movie
And that was really the first time I ever got to
Jurassic World,
a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into
អ្នកនិពន្ធអ្នកដឹកនាំរឿង
great circle of tremendous designers at Universal. They were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the trash. And the most amazing thing about the